Starting with your arms on the side of the ground, we're going to gently reach them all the way up and over, being slow and controlled with our movement, feeling our shoulders and our entire shoulder girdle open up, hands together at the top as we press them together. Taking 3 deep breaths in this top position, breathing in through our belly, out, in, out. One more big breath in, and release as you let those hands down to your chest. 3 more breaths, checking that posture again, shoulders back, chest out, neck nice and long. Breathing in, relax, in, relax. One more, good posture. Breathing in, holding, and relaxing that breath down with those arms. And now on to our legs. We'll start with our alternating leg extensions here, feeling our knee joint move through space, and how if we contract that leg, contract that muscle, we can really feel that knee joint become nice and straight in space, feeling it as we go back and forth, that gentle movement of our legs. And relax. Good. We're going to go ahead and rest for a second. We're going to do that exact same movement now, but we're going to kick our leg out, and then we're going to do a very focused straighten. So we're going to straighten it, but then we're going to do the double straighten where we squeeze that leg muscle to straighten it even more, okay? 15 strong seconds. Start with 1 simple straighten, and then we're going to straighten again, really squeeze that muscle as hard as we can, as comfortably as hard as we can. Do it your best shot. If you do feel a little cramp, you can ease off of it. Breathe. We got 5 more seconds. And relax. Excellent job. Feel the burn. We'll go ahead and switch to the other side. Same concept. Go ahead, lock your leg in position, straighten, and then straighten it again. 15 seconds. If there is a cramp, you can ease off the straighten just a little bit. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, relax. Excellent job, everyone. Very nice. Let's warm up our core a little bit. We're going to do a gentle chair twist, grabbing the side of one of your legs in position, gently using the leverage of that leg to pull yourself deep towards the side that your hands are on in space, and feeling your lower back release in tension as you take a big breath in. Exhale that breath over to the other side. Go ahead and lock your hands into position. Pull yourself over once again. Look over that shoulder. Get a nice gentle pull through that lower back, letting any tightness melt away from your body as you breathe in and breathe out, gently coming back to the center, and then shifting your entire body back to the back of the chair. We're going to do our upper back opener. So ideally, I recommend individuals try to get their hands behind their head. If you need to cross your arms because of shoulder pain, that's okay too. In either position, you are gently going to lean back against the back of that chair, feeling the weight of gravity release, feeling the energy of space surrounding you, filling up your body as you breathe in, breathe out. Gently forward with your hands. Keep your legs as far apart as they'll go in the chair. Don't move forward. Hold a nice, heavy, imaginary weighted ball in your hand, and let that ball pull you deep into the ground, as far as you can go, as deep as you can go, letting your lower back become more relaxed, your body becoming more at ease, You're taking a big breath in, big breath out. Gently, as slow as you can, sit up, feeling every single vertebrae and muscle do its job, do its work, not rushing the movement, appreciating our body throughout as we come all the way to the top, keeping those hands together, and then reaching up as far as we can to a nice good morning stretch, reaching up, taking a big inhale through that belly, relaxing, hands to the side now, releasing all that tension, taking another breath. Once those hands are down to the side, in through your belly, exhale that tension. Good. Let's work the side of our core a little bit. Arms are going to stay on the side of the chair. We're reaching down, tapping the side of that chair, and then reaching for the other side here, working a little bit of the side of our core, making sure we're getting a full, equal work through all of our core muscles. So just working our obliques a little bit here. Slow and controlled, really feeling those muscles work as we move back and forth, nice and carefully. Very good. From this position, we're going to scoot ahead in our chair, so scoot up towards the front. We're going to do a side-to-side reach again, but this time we're going to reach forward a little bit more, so it's going to work your lower back and your obliques. So you're going to have two imaginary dots to your side. You're basically going to reach down, tap that dot, reaching forward and to the side. Sit up nice and tall. Make sure you're sitting up with a nice tall back. All the way down to the other side. Back and forth. We're going to repeat this for about the next 30 seconds in this movement. Nice and controlled. Up. Down. Good. And if there is any tightness or pain with this, go as deep as you can on the respective side. Of course, if you're feeling good, you can try to push it a little bit and try to go a little bit farther and maybe challenge yourself. We just got 10 more seconds here. Try to get maybe 2 more taps on each direction. Very nice. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. We're going to do some quickness work with our feet. And we're actually just going to do quick marches today. So go ahead and anchor your hands on the side of your chair, nice and firm. We're going to start 10 seconds nice and slow and controlled with our marches, really feeling our hip flexors work, feeling our core work, letting those muscles do their work. As we now crank up the speed just a little bit, still being under control here, still feeling those muscles work a little bit faster. And then the last one, don't even really control it, just go as fast as you can. Knees up high, move those feet, breathe for me, breathe for me, breathe for me, go, 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 go. 3, 2, and relax. Good. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to do 3 posture breaths here. Back up nice and straight. Shoulders back, neck nice and long. Breathing in. Release the tension in your breath. Breathe in, pulling it up to your head. And release it. One more. Pull that energy up. Breathing through your belly. And release that tension all the way out and all the way back to the front. Let's go ahead and stay in our good posture position. We'll do a few neck movements. First one today, we'll start with our head turns here. Just gently getting some nice movement side to side with our neck. Pushing as far as our neck will let us go on each respective side. My right side turns a little bit better, so I go a little bit further on that side. But just because my left side doesn't go that far doesn't mean I still don't push just a little bit. All relative. Go with what your body is giving you. And then from here, we're going to do up and down nods now. So reaching that chin up towards the sky as high as we can. Big pull. feeling the front of that neck release and open up to the world, and then come down, burying your chin into your neck, looking down into your heart, feeling your neck round, and repeating both directions at your own pace. Chin up to the sky, neck down, breathing fluid through the movement, nice and controlled. Up and down, and then back to the front when you are finished on that repetition. Arms will be to the side for this next one. From here, go ahead and raise them up to the side. And what I want us to do is just to feel our arms in this position, in space, feel the strength it takes to keep our arms from here, and then gently move them in. We're doing 3 big shoulder rolls, exaggerating forward, exaggerating down, exaggerating back, and exaggerating up. All the way around here, feeling the entirety of that movement through your shoulder girdle, up, down, back and around, finishing our last repetition, holding now, coming out with those arms, straightening your elbows as much as you can, trying to use your muscles to straighten them out, opening up your palms as well, feeling your fingers getting pulled back into space, your wrists getting opened up as you take a big breath in, big breath out, feeling the burn in those little muscles, coming back in for 3 more shoulder rotations all the way up and around. Great time to cadence your breathing, potentially taking a breath in as you come up with those shoulders, and exhaling as you come down, becoming deeper into the movement, relaxing into it, and then pausing, coming down with those shoulders and hands, giving them a nice little release and relax. That was a lot of work. Good job there. From here, we're going to do our knee to chest exercise. So we'll grab either below our leg or in front of our knee. This does give you the best leverage if you are able to grab in front. And then you're going to pull it up and towards your body. So 2 parts close to you and upwards. Once you've found that deepest position for yourself for today, we're going to add just a little bit of an ankle twist here, really focusing on all of the muscles in our feet, all of the muscles in the ankles, the muscles in our calves, our knees, our hips, all being worked in unison. As we now extend our leg out into a hamstring stretch, keeping that knee nice and straight, reaching down as far as our body will let us go, going as deep as we can into this position, using the toe as a landmark, not necessarily the goal, keeping that knee nice and straight, letting that back relax as we breathe deep through our belly in this position. Breathe out, sitting up nice and tall, up to the front. And we'll, of course, repeat the other thing on the other leg. Knee to chest first, grab either in front or below, pulling up as far as you can towards your body and upwards. And then adding a nice gentle pull all around that foot, feeling all those muscles in the arches of your feet, your toes, calves, all of them working. As we now extend that same knee out, keeping it nice and straight, relaxing in the back of our thigh and hamstring as we reach down towards that toe, keeping our knee as nice and straight as possible, letting that lower back release as we take a big breath in and a big breath out, sitting up nice and tall from this exact position. Moving our hands onto our knees, starting with our hands and fingers balled up into a nice tight fist, feeling the strength in our forearms, our fingers, and our upper body. And from this position, we will now open up our palms, let our wrists get pulled back deep into the position they're in, reversing the movement we just did for one big breath in, big breath out, back for one more time, feeling the strength of your wrists and forearms and fingers, clenching them nice and tight. And then exhaling as you release all of that tension, opening your palms, fingers, and wrists out to the world, becoming vulnerable and relaxing. Go ahead and let those guys relax on the side, get some blood flow back into them. We're going to move to the front of our chair for our next one, into our cat and cow. This will be our final pose for the day. Starting with both knees glued together. You're giving yourself a nice big hug, a nice tight hug, and you are going to come down into this fetal position, feeling your lower back release, breathing deep into this position, loving every moment of it as you breathe in and breathe out, sitting up nice and tall, slowly feeling that back release, opening up your chest and body and arms out to the world, pulling those hands back, chin up to the sky, taking a big breath in, and relax that breath as you come back in for one more time, hugging yourself and a nice embrace, coming down once again, as far as you can go, as deep as you can go today. Find comfort in this position as you breathe in, breathe out, sitting up nice and tall once again, letting that back unravel, arms out, open up that chest, fingers back, chin up, and feel the world become yours with a big breath in, big breath out, relaxing your arms to the side,